Hi everyone, it's Maxine and Yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, here with another love note for you. And yoga is having a different perspective tonight. You see, she's got a different view than usual. Maybe we could all get a little different perspective. You need to take a look this way, take a look that way, come out of how we think the world is supposed to be or anything in our lives should be. We can look at them differently. I had the great pleasure today of having our very last practitioner training meeting after 2 years of wonderful, deep, authentic, life-changing, heart-opening, mind-blowing classes. And those who began the class 2 years ago, 2 wonderful women have completed the class and are now officially practitioner interns or intern practitioners. And they'll continue to do that for a number of months before they complete their work and become licensed religious science practitioners. And they're very good at forming a different perspective. And that's what practitioners do. Here, let's look at it this way, Yoga. Yeah, there's always a different point of view, isn't there? Because right now we have so many things going on in our world that could be very frightening, that are confusing and difficult to see any end in sight in some areas. A practitioner, whether it's a licensed practitioner, as they are becoming, or the 5 who are already licensed in our center, or all of the practitioners all over the world, or if it's you or another person who is not licensed or has completed all these classes, when we utilize our principle, as we do our affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment, we are most definitely being practitioners. We are practicing our principle. And we're coming from a different perspective, not the worldview, because that can be frightening and it can be confusing. If we, and we all can, are willing to come deeply into that place where our source abides in fullness, where peace is always available, where infinite possibilities exist, and develop a greater perspective, a spiritual perspective, rather than the worldview, we're doing our part to make this world the way we truly wish to have it be. One that works for everyone, one that works for all sentient beings. We have the ability to bring heaven to earth. We can do that, each and every one of us. And it's tough sometimes, isn't it? We get into our humanness. We get into our personal upsets. We get into our global concerns, which is why we need people standing tall in the light as our practitioners and our interns are doing. This is a great opportunity, in fact, to turn to any of them and ask for spiritual support during these times where we don't know the outcome of the election. We don't know how long COVID-19 is going to be around. We don't know how we're going to heal this divisiveness. But God does. And those of us who are practitioners and ministers, and those of us who simply are practicing the principles of science of mind, can maintain a higher perspective. And I'm inviting you to join me, and I'm inviting myself to join the group of those who choose to keep the high watch, those who maintain peace in the midst of chaos, those who continue to bring love into unloving and fearful conditions. Here we are, doing our part, and we do it with willingness, and it isn't always easy. Yes. And yoga wonders sometimes how it is that those two-leggeds of us often seem to get our humanness in the way of remembering our divinity. Well, we're all here to help each other remember it. And as we walk along our spiritual journeys, encouraging each other as we go, we remember that God is always bigger than that. That no matter what takes place in our world, we have the opportunity to develop a different perspective, one of greater truth, one of greater love and greater wisdom. Now look right into the camera. Okay, right over there. See? Right over there where Papa is waving at you. There you go. And you tell these people, fear not, little flock, for the presence of love is bigger than any concern. Peace, power, and infinite possibilities exist for us. We just have to develop a new point of view, a better perspective. So Reverend Mike will be with you tomorrow for another love note. And I'll be with you on Sunday morning for our live stream. And in fact, if the weather permits, and it looks like it may, Sunday afternoon after our virtual celebration, we're going to be gathering in our center's parking lot for our second tailgate party, where we come with masks and snacks, our lunch if we'd like, lawn chairs to put out in the parking lot, and stay socially distanced and yet heart and mind connected with each other. Join us if you happen to be in the area. Go to our website, cslphilly.org, and you can click on the orange link that takes you right to that live stream at 10:30 on Sunday morning. And you can click on that same link at any time, any day of the week, night or day, and you can look at previous archived love notes or live streams. Oh, she says, Mom, you've talked long enough. I'm getting bored. And it gives you an opportunity to make a contribution to our center. And oh my goodness, beloveds, thank you so much for continuing to support our center with prayer and with your finances. Thank you also for joining us in maintaining the high watch for everything we're going through right now. All of it. Good perspective, huh, yoga? We love you. We honor and cherish you. And we look forward to continuing to be with you every day, one way or another, until we can be with you physically again. Okay? Thank you, and God bless.